Good evening, everybody. Today we are going to conduct our Dhamma session here. So I will be the Dhamma preacher for you today. From the morning to until now, my preaching everywhere, you have listened a lot. So I hope that you all enjoying your Novitiate program from yesterday to today. So I know that you all learn about until 5th precept, from the morning 1 to 5th precept. So my duty is to teach you and give more details for your understanding about 6th to 10th precept. Okay. Can you remember 1st to 5th precept? Okay. Shall we together remember it? First one. Pānātipātā Veramani Sikkāpadan Samadhyāmi. I observe the precepts, abstain from the killing or taking life. Okay. Second one. Adhinnādāna Veramani Sikkāpadan Samadhyāmi. I observe the precept, abstain from the stealing. Okay. All right. The third one. Abrahmacharya Veramani Sikkāpadan Samadhyāmi. I observe the precept, abstain from the sexual misconduct. Fourth one. Musāvādā Veramani Sikkāpadan Samadhyāmi. I observe the precept, abstain from the telling lies or lying. Fifth one. Surameraya Majjapama Dattana Veramani Sikkāpadan Samadhyāmi. I observe the precept, abstain from the taking intoxicant. Okay, now you almost know about these 5. So, we are moving to the 6th one. Before that, I would like to give a brief introduction about this code of ethics, or we call as precepts. Okay, precepts, all right. The most of the religions, they have moral and ethical rules. We know that. Every religion, they have moral conducts, ethical conduct. Buddhist has precepts. But important to understand that the Buddhist precepts are not a list of rules of following. These all precepts are not rules. These precepts are to what? Normally, what the difference between a rule and the precept? If you, if you destroy your rule, definitely you will have a punishment by law, isn't it? If you destroy any rule, you will have a punishment. But precept, you will get a punishment. No, you will have unwholesome deed. You are accumulating bad karma. Do you understand? So that's the difference between rules and precept. Yeah. And ethical conduct holds central place in the Buddhist path of practice. Living ethically is encouraged both as a way to be a benefit to all sentient beings and also as an important pathway to cultivate a mind that's free from suffering and delusion. Yeah, all these precepts are helping you to control your mind, body, verbal actions. So that's why we said Buddhist precepts are different. Did you get my point? All right. Okay. Precept. We call Sila. Moral practice, being virtuous. I saw in this board, it's right huge way, Sila. Sila means morality, or on the other hand, we can say virtuous, being virtuous. Moral practice. So, from from precept, what do you control? What do you control by precepts? Ourself. What kind of ourself? Your speech, your mind, and your body actions. Okay? It's just like an insurance, isn't it? Life insurance. That's mean always controlling you. Your verbal actions, your mind, and your body always controlling. Okay. So we took 10 precepts, Dasa Sila. The reverends got Samanera Dasa Sila, and Upasikas got Upasikas Dasa Sila. Dasa Sila means 10 precepts. Okay, we all know about the 10 precepts, and these training rules are observed by novitiate monks and nuns normally. 10 precepts are usually followed by novice monks and nuns. Okay, they are divided from the 8 precept by splitting the precept concerning entertainment into 2 parts, and by adding 1 rule prohibited the handle of money. That's mean valuable things. Not only money, valuable things. Okay. So that's mean these 10 precepts came from 8 precepts. 1 precept divided to 2 parts. So it become 10. All right. Now we are moving to the precept. 6th precept. Can you take this paper with you? Yeah. Sister, not your corner one. You stay here. I'll give this to the rest of them. Then they can refer. All right. The 6th one. Vikala Bhojana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyame. I undertake the precept to refrain from eating at the forbidden time. That's mean afternoon. Very simply, we can say, I'm not going to eat after 12 o'clock. So you're under that. We all under that. So why Buddha enacted this kind of rule? Do you have any idea? Is it okay me to stand? Okay, you're okay with me to stand? Okay. That would be so comfortable for me. Then I can come to you. Rather than the preaching of traditional way, this will be so helpful to improve ourselves. All right. So the Vikala Bhojana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami. I undertake the precept to refrain from eating at the forbidden time, that means afternoon. All right. So why Buddha enacted this kind of precept? What do you think? Any idea?
Discipline.
Discipline. What kind of discipline?
Control your body and your mind to not eat after 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So it makes you stronger.
Stronger. Balance yourself. Okay. Then any other? Overeating? Renunciation. Yes, of course, every precept for the renunciation. All right. What do you think about this one? Because we cannot find anybody went to the hell or heaven because of eating. In our whole history, Buddhist history, we cannot find anybody who went to the hell or heaven because of eating. So what do you think? Why Buddha enacted this kind of precept? Why Buddha asked us to observe this kind of precept? What do you think? All right. So that's what we also thinking. After 12 o'clock now we cannot eat anything. I don't know why this Buddha enacted this. Okay. So do you feel hungry after 12 o'clock? Normally, how many times you eat as a lay person? I'm asking, as a lay person, how many times you eat per day? 3. Main meals, no? Snacks? In between. Drinks? Sweets? Sometimes. Okay. Some people like sweets, including me. Okay. So that's mean the variety of foods we are taking per a day. Isn't it? Per day, we are taking variety of food. And also, we don't have any control or discipline. Isn't it? All right. So, why Buddha thought that we have to control the eating pattern of the disciple? Okay. The first thing, maintain the health. Actually, because, in the Buddha's time, Buddha enacted these rules after many decades, not the first 5 or 6 years. Buddha understood that many monks, were getting food free and non-stop eating, then sleeping. That's it. They forget their ultimate goal of attain to the final liberation of Nibbana. They forget it. And also, all the lay people offering, for example, every day for the morning breakfast dana and lunch breakfast dana, you can recognize every lay people brings lot of things. Variety of food to offer the monks. So, if you don't have a limitation, you will eat all the things. Can you remember that one day Vinita told, if you don't want anything, just give this sign to the people. Okay. So, Buddha recognized that my disciples, they are really good. They are going around the arms and having food, and after that, they feel sleepy. Okay. For example, when you eat a lot, what do you feel? Sleepy. Automatically, you're becoming sleep. You are going to sleep. Why? Your body giving a message that you cannot control the body. You cannot bear you cannot bear your body. So you feel sleepy. So, and the other one is, in Buddha's time, if you non-stop eating, I'm pretty sure this time you will get diabetics, cholesterol, heart attack, pressure, all variety of these kind of illnesses you get. Because of what? Overeating, without controlling eating. So you will get all these things. Isn't it? So Buddha thought, we call Salla Hukka Vutti. What do you mean by that? Having a simple life. Having a flexible life. Okay? For example, if you are not having a balanced diet, you lose your flexibility. That's why most of the time we cannot sit down in the floor. And we cannot stay longer in the floor. Because we cannot bear our body. Not balanced diet. Okay? So Buddha understand this. So Buddha enact a rule. This is the first point I'm saying. First point I'm saying, to maintain the good health of the bhikkhus and bhikkhunis and the disciples, and when you control your diet, you can pay more attention for the meditation. You never fall in sleep while you are doing meditation, isn't it? So, for example, why people say that morning you have to eat. In Sri Lanka, we have this story. Morning, you have to eat just like a king. Lunch, you want to have just like a simple person. Middle class people. Night, just eat like a beggar. Very light diet. Why is that? Because after the dinner, you're going to sleep. No exercise. Nothing. So, your body will extra large, expand, and all kind of illnesses will welcome you. Isn't it? Okay, so because of that, Buddha enacted this 6th precept as Vikala Bhojana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhyami. I observe the precept, I undertake the precept, not having food afternoon. So, and also it gives you flexibility for your body. Can keep your mind and body together very easily. Can control your body easily. And also Buddha wanted to have the disciple a long life to spread the Buddhism. If these monks died very soon, what will happen? The Buddhist dispensation will vanish very soon from the world. So Buddha thought, health is wealth. Health is the most important thing in your life. To be healthy, you want to have a balanced diet. So Buddha enacted 2 meals per day. All right? As breakfast and lunch. This Buddha's precept modernly became as an intermediate fasting in the world. Same thing. See? Presently doctors say that if you want to lose your weight, if you want to get rid from all the illnesses you have, pressure, cholesterol, whatever the things, if you want to reduce your diabetics, whatever the things, do this intermediate fasting. What do you call intermediate fasting? 8 hours eating, 16 hours fasting. Yeah. So same thing. Vikala Bhojana. Normally we can eat from the 5 to 12 o'clock. Morning 5 to 12 o'clock in the noon. Until tomorrow 5 o'clock, they are not going to have hard food, heavy food. They can drink something very lightly, but no milk, no any, so nourished things we cannot take. Okay? So this intermediate fasting really equal to the precept that Buddha enacted as a 6th precept. Do you understand that? All right. Anybody there, as a layperson, anybody there who's doing intermediate fasting? Very good. Very nice. That's it. So you can balance your body and mind. Okay. All these things, these 2 points are preached by Buddha. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you the tale of the legend. Behind the story, there is a story coming through generation to generation. It's not indicated in the Tripitaka, but this story taught us in our school, Buddhist school, that Buddha enacted this rule because of this. Okay? I'm going to tell you a story. Okay? So one day, one monk in the night came to see the Buddha. Okay? If you want to sit properly, you can sit. Even I'm going to sit very comfortably. Okay. So one day, one monk in the night time came to see the Buddha. Then the monk was with water. He was full of water. So Buddha was asking, why Bhante? What happened to you? You are wet. You are almost wet. What happened? And bad smell also coming from you. What the 2 things Buddha said? You are wet and bad smell also coming from you. Why? What happened to you? Oh, my dear Buddha, I went for arms round. Okay, in the night, before enact this rule, I'm talking about the before enacting this rule. Oh, Buddha, I went for arms round. Then in the night, okay, what happened? I went backside of the house. The lady who cooking in the kitchen throw me the dirty water. She didn't saw me in the night because I'm wearing a dark color robe. In the darkness, she couldn't recognize me. So, the following day, that householder and the lady came to see the Buddha and make a, complaint. What the complaint? Your followers in the night are going here and there in our village and disturbing to the ladies who's cooking inside the kitchen. And most of the time, the male people are coming midnight in to the house because they are working. The night time, the ladies are along at the houses. So it's not nice to go arms round or asking for alms in the night. So Buddha was thinking that, oh, yeah, it's not nice to go monks for out in the night. So this is a tale of legend actually, because this is not written in the Tripitaka. We learn this from the generation to generation. Our Buddhist schools teach this. Okay, just like a Zen Buddhist stories. Okay. Then Buddha asked that monk to come. So why did you go alms in the night? Because I feel so hungry. Okay? All right. So Buddha, questioned him. So what are the practices you are doing? How do you practice day-to-day lives? Then Buddha understood that, okay, this monk didn't achieve any kind of development, any kind of state. We call Sowan, Sakudagami, Anagami, Arihat. We call 4 stages attain to the final liberation. So this monk is not in that line. That means he is eating and sleeping. So Buddha understood that and enacted a rule. After today, you won't going for alms round in the evening time. Only before 12, you can go for the alms round and collect the food for you. So these 3 points are the reasons for the what? To enacted 6 precepts. Do you understand? To balance the diet, to be healthy, as well as when you're going alms out of the city, out of the temple in the night time, it's not suitable for the reverence. Normally reverence are in the temples from morning to, and most probably after 5, 6, they won't leave the temple. They are staying in the temples. So Buddha understood that, and also there will be more problems if these people going here and there in the village in the night. Buddha understood that, enacted this rule. Everybody understand? Any question regarding this? We can solve now also, because after finishing this, we might forget. So, okay, clear about this? All right, we'll go to the next one. Okay, I'm going to take 7th and 8th precept together. Okay, 7th and 8th precept together. Nacha Gita Vadita Visuka Dasana Veramani Sikkapadan Samadhiyami. I undertake the precept to refrain from dancing, singing music, going to see entertainments. And also the 8th one, Mala Gandha Vilepana Dharana Mandana Vibhusanattana Veramani Sikkapadan Samadhiyami. I undertake the precept to refrain from wearing garden, using perfumes, and beautify the body with cosmetics. Okay, these are one precept in 8 precepts, but when it's come to the 10th precept, we divide it to 2 parts, 2 categories. Okay, I'm going to talk these 2 together. Okay, because the same condition, same thing we have to learn. All right, the first one it says, when you observe in 10 precept, you're refraining from dancing, singing, music, and all going for all kind of entertainment. Okay, just forget for 1 second that you observe in 10 precept. Okay, for 1 second, just forget that I'm not a Samanera monk, I'm not a Upasika. Just think like that. And just think that I'm going to play a music here. Or I'm going to show you a movie, love story here. Okay, what do you think? You love to see that, no? As a lay person? As a lay person, what do you think? As a lay people? You like to see it, no? Watch it, no? Normally it's happened. You love to listen music. You love for the dancing. You love to see the dancing. Watching dancing. It's very normal thing for the lay people. Okay, the other one again saying, I undertake the precept to refrain from wearing garden, using perfume, beautify the body with cosmetics. Okay, just forget about, I know that these things are not very much concerned about the male. These things are really concerned about the female. Okay, we'll forget about the upasikaship. Okay? Just think, if you are a lay person, in day-to-day life, you are applying cream, you are applying lipstick, you are having lot of hairstyles with the flowers, with the wedding, and wearing decorated costumes, colorful costumes. Very, very normal thing for the normal people, lay people. And also gents wearing shoes, denims, shirts, caps, different kind of things. But when you observe, you are referring all these things. Why? My question is why?
It keeps you away from the simplicity of
sensual pleasure. Good answer. Yeah, dancing, music, perfume. All these things are what? All these things, just think what you are entertaining from this. Yeah, very good. By entertaining, you are, by singing, by dancing, by listening to the music, by putting creams, cosmetic, garden, beautiful clothes and everything. Whom you are entertaining? Whom? Me? Then who? Yourself. You are showing to the world, this is I am. Is that reality? Is that reality? No, that's not your reality. You are adding labels for you. You are decorating yourself. Isn't it? Putting extra things to yourself. That's not you. But you are showing to the world, this is me. This is me. That's mean always you are entertaining your sense organs and sense object. Is that so? Do you understand that? But while watching the things, there are 2 types of attachment. I will explain that. For example, we'll take example. You are watching a dancing. From where what is the sense organs for that? To watching the dancing? Eye. Then the sense objects will be what? visual. For eye, the sense object is the visual. So you are hearing my voice now. Maybe nice music you can hear. So what's your sense organ? So what will be the sense object? Sound. Maybe then somebody will bring nice fruit, or somebody who having nice perfume here. How do you feel it? From what do you feel it? Nose. So what will be the sense object then? Odors, isn't it? Okay. So you are having your lunch, you are having your breakfast every time. So some food are very delicious. Some awful. You don't want to have it. So where did you feel this? Tongue. Okay, the sense object is taste. Okay. When somebody touch you very smoothly, you love it. When somebody touch you hardly, you don't like it. How do you feel it? From your body. Then the sense object is what? Tangible, isn't it? Okay. All these 5 organs is always make us attachment or aversion. How it can be happen? If the sense object is pleasant to you, pleasant to the sense organ, for example, if this monk is pleasant to me, if I like him, he is attachment for me. How? The sense organ attaching me. If I don't like him, I'm getting example, Of course, I love you. I like you because you are a novice monk. We all together, okay? So if I don't like him, then my sense organ rejecting it. Aversion. Both attachment and aversion, both are disturbing you. Did you get my point, what I'm trying to say? Okay? The attachment and the aversion, both are disturbing you. Attachment also not good. Aversion also not good. All disturbing. So what you have to choose? What you have to choose? The middle path. I'm giving you an example here. See? When you have a rose, when you feel the smell of the rose, it's pleasant for you. Then you have a attachment for that. You love it, you like it. But when you feel something not bad smell, that's why I put the picture over here. When you get bad smell, you are having aversion on that. You don't like that. It's not pleasant for you. It's make you uncomfortable. So the aversion and attachment, both always disturbing you. So this 7th and 8th precept, both are always teaching you to avoid from this attachment and aversion both. That's the teaching of the core teaching of this one. Normally, as normal people, we all still not having some sort of a development in our mind. So, as normal people, we like to have tasty food, isn't it? I'm taking me as an example, okay? The one and only thing I cannot still control to see chocolates. Okay? Really hard to control me from the childhood up to now. I don't have diabetics, but still try to control myself. Okay, see, the attachment. And I don't like, what do you call, I don't like something that I don't like. Very hard to find something I don't like. Oats. You know the oats? I don't like oats. Okay, so just think, if somebody offer me chocolate, I will feel so pleasant, no? Thank you very much. If somebody offer me oats, thank you. I mean, not that much. I'm showing you the nature of the mind. I want to teach you the nature of these kind of precepts. Why Buddha enacted this? How it help you to develop yourself. That's my ambition, okay? So, see, that's why Buddha said, if you want to be an enlightened person, if you want to attain to the final liberation of Nibbana, if you want to develop yourself, if you want to be good Buddhist, as I'm not asking about the lay people, as a 10th preceptor, avoid all kind of entertainment. Don't entertain your eye. Don't entertain your ear. Don't entertain your nose, tongue, and the body. All 5 senses. Don't entertain. If you entertain these 5 senses, you are not in the path of liberation. Definitely you will get disturbance. For example, now you are attached to the lay duties, no? Maybe that you have families, maybe you have children, maybe you have, relatives, everybody, no? So you will having get-togethers. You will have weddings, parties. What I'm asking from ladies, what is the first thing you are going to decide while you are going for a wedding? When you are going for a wedding, what the first thing you are going to decide? Which sari or which dress I'm going to wear? Truly speaking, I'm so happy. Yeah, that's the thing. That's automatically come into our mind because we have a big attachment these worldly things. And the other thing is we are always thinking, I don't know what my sister going to wear. I have to wear something better than her. That's coming to my mind. Not my mind, to your mind. I'm always from the small time to just I'm wearing this one. Okay? So, that's coming to your mind. Competition you have. Always your mind trying to wear something better than others. Have you ever tried to be better than others by qualities? Better than others from the precepts? That's what we have to think. That's what we have to think. We are always trying to entertain us as well as entertain others. This entertainment, this attachment or aversion never leads for you success or happiness. Have you found your happiness? Through wearing a beautiful sari, wearing a garden, applying creams or any cosmetics, seeing dancing, listening to the music, or having any kind of super things. Did you find your happiness? Did you? No. All these are materialistic things. Everything changing and material things. So we never find our happiness through these kind of things. Fine, but it's not permanent. Very short time. Very short period, you will be happy. After that, again, for example, normally, people, when the one child born, the parents thinks, which school I'm going to put my baby? Which school I'm going to put my child? So after that, how I'm going to give education? how I am going to help them to do their education. After that, okay, I want to become my daughter doctor. I want to see my son as a lawyer one day. See, these things coming. After that achievement, next one, marriage. Isn't it? Marriage. Okay, I want to find the best person, better person to my child. After that, what? Okay, they got married. Then, when they are going to have babies, oh, I want to be a grandmother, I want to be a grandfather. Okay, the next time, though, okay. Now the children having babies. Then, I want to take my grandchildren to the nursery. Never ends. Once you finish your one happiness, you will find another one. Is this circle will end? Never. This change will never end. So that's why Buddha advised for the 10th precepts to always keep your mind, you're in the liberation path. You are different from the others. You are different. Now you are different from that lay people. We are different from you. We have different kind of expectation. So everybody, I'm asking a question, why you choose this no vision program? I mean, not this one, I mean, to be a novice monk, why you choose it? So, sorry? Defile yourself. Okay, okay, for develop myself or to understand myself, to have a calm and quiet place, to have a calm mind. And somebody can say to experience monkhood. Like that. Because you understand that these are different. This life is different. Not very complicated one. Very simple one. From yesterday to up to today, you might understand that. Sleeping in the floor. I mean, we are given mattress for you, mattress? Okay. But sleeping in the floor, having 2 meals per day, always listening to the Dhamma, meditation, worshipping, the people offering. Do the people offering you the normal days? As a lay people? People ask you, sit, I will offer you. Never do that. But now they respect you. For what they respect you? For your robe and for your virtuous. You are a higher moral person today. So they respect that. They worship you. Can you remember today when we are going to lunch dana, one Sri Lankan lady came and worshipped everybody. She was saying me in our native language, Sinhalese, she was saying that, Bhikkhuni, I'm so happy to see the foreign monks like this. I didn't say that this is a Novitiate program, so I just be silent. Bhikkhuni, I'm so happy because to see such a people, I mean foreign monks in BMV. See? For what? I mean, because of what you got this respect? Because of your robe, because you're observing 10 precepts. See the different? They can see a lot of foreigners here. Even I can see a lot of foreigners. Do we have a specialty? Do that people saying I can see a lot of foreigners in Malaysia? Never. But she told me, my goodness, Buddhist Maha Vihara have lot of foreign monks. See? The different? That's quality coming. That's demand coming. That respect coming because you are a virtuous person. You are observing high precepts. It's high precepts, higher precepts. So that's why Buddha says, so avoid from all kind of entertainment. Don't entertain your eye. Of course, we love to see nice things. Of course, we like to hear nice voices and nice things. Of course, we love to taste lovely, delicious food. Of course, we like to entertain our body. But if you attach for that, if you innovate for that, definitely you will lose your path. And you will lose your, every time, if you attach these 5 organs, these 5 sensual pressure, you will full of stress. Always, it's stressful for you. Don't you think? Think about that. When you attach or when you aversion for something, always you have a stress. For example, yesterday evening, one girl came to see me for a counseling. Actually, this time I don't have to do counseling. No time. But I said, okay, I will talk to you for a few minutes because you are here, the Bante Kondancha doing the Dhamma talk. So I had a chat with her. She was saying, Bhikkhuni, I have a big fear with me. So for what having? Somebody will take my boyfriend. I have that fear with me. Somebody will take my boyfriend. I said, what do you mean by that? My boyfriend is a social worker, having lot of engagement with the society. Lot of girls are having chat with him. So I am jealous about that. So I get a fear. Somebody will have another relationship with my boyfriend. See, the attachment always stressful. Do we have that? I never felt that. Because I become a nun from my small age. I never felt that because I don't know about that relationship. So I don't have that stress. Do you have that stress in these days? No. See how I'm not telling that don't love anybody. Maybe that people will misunderstand me. No. Every time keep your mind, all these relationships are impermanent. For example, there are people who, when they start a love, they are saying so many stories. You are the world of me, I love you, and I'll never leave you. And getting marriage and everything. 4 or 5 years ago, what will happen? I don't want to see you. Please leave me alone. These words come in, no? The same person. With these people, these words coming from the same person who told you that I love you, who told you that you are the world of mine. I don't have any other person, only you I have. The same person again saying, please leave me alone. I don't want to see you. This is impermanent. Okay. All these impermanency always make you stress, sad. You never be happy with all kind of this sensual attachment. That's why Buddha always preach you avoid all kind of entertainment. We'll see about our body. We like to maintain our body. I'm not talking about the diet. I'm talking about the physical features. Okay. Do you be happy? Getting older make you happy? Oh, I'm so happy I'm getting old. If anybody can say that? No. Getting old always make you unpleasant. Oh, not like my young age, now I cannot walk. Not like my young age, I cannot sit for a long time in the floor. Not like my young age, and I cannot hear. I cannot understand anything very quickly. All these things not making us happy. I'm so happy I cannot hear anything. We cannot say like that, no? Okay. All these things make you unhappy. Oh, I'm getting older day by day. See, our body, we love us. Always me, mine, I. All these words coming. I, me, my. I am the best. You are mine. My phone. All these things come in, no? The first preference go to I, me and mine. Okay. Are you happy with all this I, me, my? No. Everything, if you are going to take something as mine, I, me, it's make you unhappy. It's make you stressful. That's why Buddha always teach us to stop entertaining yourself. Stop showing yourself to the world. Nobody coming with you when you die. You born alone. One day you will die alone. Nobody coming with you. For this 2 stage, all these things are impermanent things. Relationships, all the things, 5 organs and 5 objects, all are impermanent things. All changing. Moment to moment, it's changing. So that's why Buddha enacted 7th and 8th rule as a precept to avoid. The person who observing 10th precept have to avoid from the entertaining sensual sense organs, all kind of entertainment. Do you understand that? Any question regarding this? Okay, we'll move to the next one. Uchchasayana Mahasayana, 9th one. Uchchasayana Mahasayana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami. I undertake the precept to refrain from lying a high or luxurious sleeping place. Shall we pronounce together? Okay, I want to practice yourself. Okay. Uchchasayana Mahasayana Veramani Sikkhapadan Samadhiyami. Uchchasayana, high seats. Mahasayana, white seats, we call in normal English. Okay, why these kind of precepts are there? Only about the height and white seats it's indicating. Think about that. Now you are in a high seat. Isn't it? Yeah. But you are not breaking your precept. Why I am saying that? Okay. Most of the people think that this is about the mattress. This is about the chair we sit. Yeah, yes, but not the exact way you think. This is about the luxurious life you are going to have. Okay? For example, simple life and luxurious life have a difference. When you have all the comfort with you, for example, if we give you a good bed to sleep in the night, thank God, no? If you can, okay, you might think, now you are sleeping in the floor with the mattress. Okay, as a novice monk, if we give you a good bed, do you have a simple life? Do you understand what the reality? You never. Most of the time people think that, Buddha prohibited a hide and white seat. Yeah, but not this kind of hide and white seat. Buddha asks you to avoid all the luxurious things which disturb your path. The first thing, do you have your cell phone with you? So, are you happy without that? Honestly? quite happy. For honestly think about that. Huh? They don't have their handphones. Okay? Okay. Until 24th, 2 o'clock. Okay, so just think. Are you happy? So I can recognize your faces when we announce that we are going to take your phones. Everybody chatting. I want to check my mails in the night. I want to give a message to my housekeeper. Like that came, no? How can I chat with my friends? I want to share the pictures that I am a Norwegian monk. I want to share with my friends that I'm a upasika. These kind of things was in your mind, no? I have destroyed that ambition in 1 second. I have collected all the cell phones and kept in the office. You only can take when you leave on 24th, 2 o'clock. So, see, but you are now saying that I'm so free. But think about the freedom. Even sometimes I feel to throw this away. Actually, because when we so busy, lot of calls coming. I never respond. Maybe that you all have an experience. You message me the following day, I will message you 2-3 days after. Because of the work and everything. All this precept always, teaching you to avoid all kind of luxurious thing. Have a simple life. For example, when we having the luxurious things, we forget the reality. We forget the real path. That's the Buddha says always. Why always the monks and nuns always sitting in the floor? Do you know the meaning of that? Most to be humble. Very good. And also, we don't have any status. We don't have any status to maintain. We just sit in the floor in front of the Buddha. Buddha always advised, aranya gatova, rukkamula gatova, sunyagara gatova. You want me to write it? Okay. Aranya gatova. Buddha's advice is to stay under aranya gatova. In a monastery. Aranya gatova. Rukkamula gatova. It's Paliya. Rukkamula gatova means under a tree. Sunyagara gatova. That's mean in a cemetery. If I take you all now and put you for a cemetery, what will happen? For example, now I am going to take you all to the cemetery and keep there and I will come. What will I honestly think about that? She said that I will run. She said that I will run. Okay? Can we? Okay. I'm going. Tomorrow onwards, I'm going to tell you, you're going to stay under a tree. The whole day you have to sit under the tree. Can you practice that? Hard, no? Little bit hard. Monastery. Aranya gatova. You have to go for a forest monastery. No any human. You are alone. That's what Buddha's advice. But now we are looking for chairs. We are looking for a mattress. We are looking for a aircon. What are the other things we are looking for? We are looking for the lift to go up and down. The life become complicated. This complicated always put you out from the real path. That's why Buddha advised us to avoid all kind of luxurious thing if you observe in 10 precepts, not for the lay people. If you observe in 10 precepts, avoid all kind of luxurious things in your life. Don't look for comfort. Don't look for comfortable things. Maybe that, if you have illnesses, any kind of thing, of course you can use chairs and everything, no matter. For the health issues and everything, you're welcome. Always you can. But there are systems. For example, many monks or nuns, if they are having a luxurious life in your lay life, after becoming nuns or monks also, they are really hard to get rid from that situation. I have seen that. Because they had all the comfort. Sometimes they cannot walk. For example, in Buddha's time, they walk miles and miles to the arms. For example, Buddha came to see his father and stepmother to the Kimbulwat city by walking more than 3 months. Shall we walk to the Finan or Malacca? Cannot laugh? See, I took your accent. Cannot laugh. Okay? We cannot. Because we have now trained. Our expectation is high. Cannot go anywhere because we always use vehicles. Sorry? Dangerous also. Walking is dangerous. Yeah. Yes, that's also true. I'm coming to that point also. Okay, that's why Buddha always saying, when you are observing 10 precepts, avoid from all kind of comfortable things. Don't look for comfort. Okay, today morning, can you remember the chief reverend said that, I'm happy that you have mattress. When we were small, we didn't have mattress. Can you remember? Even we didn't have. When we were small nuns, we slept in the floor. That's time. Not easy. That's why Buddha's father, can you remember? Siddhartha, King Siddhartha's father said, oh, my son, he will be the next king. But now begging around everywhere. Walking without slippers. And eating 1 time per day. 1 meal per day. My goodness, how can I bear this? When he was in the kingdom, when he was in the palace, he ate with 32 dishes. Lot of fruits. And play with the children, play with the, all the garden had lot of 3, the 3 places here, Ramya, Suramya, Subha. Buddha had, as a Siddhartha, before become the enlightened, before the renounce, when he was in the palace, he had major 3 palaces. We call Ramya, Suramya, Subha. That means the weather changes. When the weather changes come, he can move to the 1-to-1. See how luxurious life? But he kept all the things beside and came out to find out the truth. Otherwise, everybody birth and getting ill and die. So I want to avoid this one. I want to find what is the reality of this. So that's why he get rid from all the luxurious things and become a monk. So you are in that path. So you have to think about that. So the Buddha, if you are following 10 precepts, you have to avoid all kind of luxurious things. Okay, any problem with this precept? Good students, no problems. Okay, the next one. Last one. Jata Rupa Rajata Patighana Veramani Sikkapadan Samadhiyami. Shall we pronounce together? Jata Rupa Rajata Patighana Veramani Sikkapadan Samadhiyami. Okay? Alright. What is the meaning of that? I undertake the precept to refrain from accepting gold and silver. Okay. I mean, including money. Okay. I'm coming to this point. Why Buddha enacted this kind of precept? Now you are not handling money, no? No? No money? No money? No gold? Any silver? No watch? No any valuable things? Any diamond with you? Yes, you have 3 diamonds. What? Triple gem. Now only you have 3 diamonds as triple gem. All the material sticks things gone. So how do you feel that? It's good? I like your accent. Good. So, how do you feel? Light. Very calm. That's the word I want to get. No worries. No worries. When you have lot of money, my goodness, how many problems comes? You have to, so many threats come. You have to keep the money somewhere. And you have to plan the things for the future. Never ends earning. Have you seen anybody who earns, oh, now I'm enough. No more money for me. I'm now enough. I have earned a lot for myself. Now this enough for me. Have you seen anybody like that? Never ends. When you start earning, you are one more. The achievings are increasing. So that's what Buddha said. If you follow in 10 precepts, you have to get rid from all these unwanted things. For example, ladies really love gold jewelries. Most of the ladies, they love jewelries. Gold, silver, everything. Valuable thing. Diamond. Okay. So for example, now hereafter, you are leaving this place on 24th. Okay? Okay, there's one day, after 24th, when you go to your house, somebody will tell you, somebody, your friend, where were you? I went for a Novitiate program. Had a nice time. I'm sorry to say that I tried to contact you, but your phone is not working. Okay? Your house was stolen by somebody. What will be the experience? Oh, it's okay. You will say, it's okay, I went for a Novitiate program. There was a Bhikkhuni said that everything impermanence. So, do you feel like that? No, all the runners will fail for you that time. You will run as a jet to the house. What is this? Attachment. When you have the valuable things, always you have the fear that somebody will take this from you. For example, the other thing is, when you return into your house after Novitiate program, somebody will tell, your wife ran away with somebody else. Thank you very much. Will you say like that? Will you say like that? No. My goodness. I was following 10 precepts for the 10 days. See? It's make you unhappy. It's make you unhappy. And it's make you unpleasant, stressful. All the 10 days will vanish in 1 second. Am I true? That's the thing. So all the valuable things always make you unhappy. And that's why Buddha always advised, as a monk, as a nun, as a 10th preceptor, don't use and don't use any valuable things like gold, silver, money. So I'm coming for the money statement later because I want to give you a clarification regarding that. Why Buddha enacted gold, silver like that? Because in the period of Buddha alive, they don't have money. They only had gold and silver as trading. As trading. So that's why it's enacted as the gold and silver. So that's why Buddha always advised, if you want to be an enlightened person, if you want to be happy, if you want to get rid from all the cankers, all the problems in your life, pay your attention for your precepts. Pay your attention for the precepts. See how simple life you have these days? All the problems getting by myself. You don't have any problems? Okay. So thing is, you have very simple life. You eat whatever they give. You drink whatever we give. You're washing, per 2 days, one time. Changing the robes and everything. And what are the other simple? Always meditation, no phones. No any communication with outside. No relations. No relatives, no friends. No chit-chats about the other things. No gossip. So see how nice you have life. I'm having that from my small age, that life. Very peaceful. No duties. Do you have any duties to your family these days? Even they don't know where are you, isn't it? They don't know? Okay. That means you don't have any duties. For example, as males, so you have to put food for your table. For the normal days, you have to look after your family, children, education, everything. These days, you don't have anything. Very simple life. Very happy. Eat what have. Drink what give. Listen to the Dhamma. Having meditation practice. Very simple. Simple wearing, nothing decorate. So see the difference between the life. The person who having 5 precepts, person who having 10 precepts. See the difference? So that's the Buddha said. Everybody have to taste something. That is the taste of Dhamma. Not the taste of chocolate. Taste of Dhamma. Always try to taste this one. You will be changed. I'm pretty sure after this novitiate program, you will have changed life. And show that to the world, otherwise people will never believe Buddhism. If you behave in a different way. If you are not showing to your family, your anger is control. You have metta to everyone. You are practicing compassion with yourself. You have to show that you are a good person. That not show off, that is actual picture. Then people will believe that, my goodness, the Buddhism is having a different kind of passion. Something different. All our people were different from the Buddhism. Okay. For example, Sister Medhavi, isn't it? Sumedha. Okay. She doesn't know her name. He was looking at me, who is Sumedha? My goodness. I'm the one who gave the Buddhist name. She was looking, who's Sumedha? Okay. So Sister Sumedha came for an interview at the BMP. And she told me, the first thing she told me, Bhikkhuni, I'm not a Buddhist. Can I participate this novitiate? Of course, you are a human. I said, you are welcome. You don't want to be a Buddhist. So I understood that she want to taste the taste of Buddhism. See, we open the door. I don't know whether you are tasting that in nice way or other way, but the thing that I'm experienced that I want to, that's why I gave the name Sumedha, brave person. But you don't know your name. Okay. Rejected. So that's what I always keep in, that having this novitianship, being a novice monk is a good experience for your life. For example, many countries in the world doing this as a training program for the soldiers, army soldiers, government servants. Why these people giving novitianship as a training program to these government servants and the soldiers? Why? What do you think? Why they give? To train them to control their self, mind, body, and verbal action. When the person can control their self, I think they can do a lot of things. They can bear a lot of things. And they can see the truth. For example, if somebody makes you angry, if somebody makes you angry, if you can control your anger, that will be beneficial for you for more good thing. If you react quickly for that anger, you may lose a lot of things from your life. Did you get my point? Did you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, that's why always Buddha enacted this precept to control yourself and always controlling your verbal, mind, and body action. Is it really hard to? I heard from the Venerable Vinita also. Really hard to control your verbal action. Whenever you have a time, you are trying to speak something. So whenever you have a time, try to speak something. Trying to talk something about the Dhamma, about something you learn. Have chat with the people to discuss Dhamma discourses. That will be more useful for you in your life. Okay? So any problem with this precept? Good students. You had a lot of question with Bantes. I think that I'm a good teacher. Again, my cape. Okay. So this is just picture to show how the valuable things, how you interest him for the money, the gold, the silver, jewelry, and everything. Okay. The first point. All these precepts are to train the mind, body, and speech. I think you have understand that. All these precepts are to train the mind, body, and speech. No any other acceptance from this. These are not rules. These are just precepts to follow, to success, develop yourself and control yourself. Okay? It is to develop the self-discipline. Self-discipline. See, all these 10 precepts always discipline yourself. Okay, see the second one. Okay, you carry on. See the second one. It is to develop the self-discipline. Okay, all these precepts gives you for a self-discipline. That you are promising to yourself, I'm not killing anybody. I'm not stealing anything from others. I'm not going to do any sexual misconduct. I'm not telling lies. I'm not taking anything including intoxicant. I'm not going to have meals after 12 o'clock. Do you actually doing that? Not having anything? I mean, if you have a health issue, if you have a health issue, all the senior monks saying that if you have a health issue, if you are taking any medication, you can have very light diet. Very light diet, just like a soup. Very light diet to take pills in your night, okay? And I'm not going to entertain my 5 sense organs. And I'm not going to look for a comfort, luxurious thing. I'm always promising myself. And also I'm not accepting any gold, silver, or any valuable thing. I'm going to have very simple life. See, you have a self-discipline. If you can save this without any destroying any kind of precept, you are the most disciplined person in this world. Not any harm for you, from you, not any harm for others. Just like a full option insurance, isn't it? I'm not going to harm myself, as well as I'm not going to harm others. You are a valuable citizen. Everybody will respect you. Because you're such a wonderful person. Always well-disciplined. Having a good qualities with you. That's why Buddha always saying, if you can follow this precept, you will have self-discipline. In this world, you can show off to anybody in this world. You can tell so many lies to the world. But there is one thing you can never lie. What is that? Conscience. Your conscience. We cannot lie for that. So trust and be honest to that. That will always guide you for the truth. That will always show you the correct path. Whenever there is a chance to destroy your precept, keep that in your mind. All the consequences will be coming to myself, not for others. If you break my precept, if I break my precept, the consequences also come into me. If you can keep that in your mind, you will never break your precept. Okay, see the third one. People and culture may change over time, but the core precepts will be always remain the same. For example, I would like to say, I quoted somewhere the money. Okay, now I'm a nun. I'm taking example as me. I'm taking me as example. I'm a nun, but I have a laptop. Then you might have curious. You are the one who's saying to have a simple life. No any facilities, no any comfort, but you are using a laptop. I have a phone. Yeah. And you might think that you took our phone and you are keeping the phone with you. You might think like that. Okay. And also, there is a precept called that not accepting money. Actually, not money, silver and gold. Because in the Buddhist time, the trading was silver and gold. Okay. According to the time, according to the time period, according to the expectation of the society, some are changing. For example, as a nun, I'm doing a lot of Dhamma sermons in Sri Lanka as well as out of the country. So I have to prepare slides. I have to go through the internet. I have to follow the Dhamma. Okay? So, how can I do it? Whenever I'm going overseas, can I take all the Tripitaka and go? Huh? All the Almara, I have Almara of Tripitaka. When I'm flying, can I take all the Tripitaka and go? Huh? So, if somebody want to contact me, can I ask them to send me a letter? Is that practical? I just want to ask you, is that practical? No. So the thing is, Buddha always advise you, you can use the thing, but keep in your mind, you don't want to attach for that. For example, I'm losing my computer. Somebody stolen my computer, just for example. If I cry one day, I lost my computer, what can I do now? So what's my precept? Ditte dittamattam, sute sutamattam. That's a Pali word. Use everything without any attachment. Keep that in your mind. One day you have to leave everything. Can I take this laptop to the next birth? Never. All these things, facilities, are to provide better life for you. But don't attach for that. Just take it as a simple. Just use it and let it go. Always try to let it go. For example, money. So now I am hungry. I am going to the news center in the next city, and I am going to the shop and I am hungry. But I am a virtuous person. Can you give me one bun? Can they give? They never. We have to use money. If I give the money, they will give a bun for me. That's the difference I want to understand you. That means everything we have to use, but always keeping in your mind, one day we have to leave everything. One day, we don't want to get attached with that. Let it go. Then your life will be so happy. Very simple life. Charm life. We call charm. And very simple life. If you can practice simplicity in your life, you will be the most happiest person. For example, there is a nice story in Buddhist time. Okay? One, merchant? Yeah, merchant. One merchant. And he had a son also. They lost their business. They were trading some clothes from the other country to India. The one of the ship was lost in the sea. The father was laughing. The son was asking, are you mad? Why are you laughing? We lost our ship in the sea. Now we will lose all the money. But father didn't get it so upset. So why are you laughing? I'm so upset. Then father said, merchant said, you know, I came to this level from very small place. Even today, I can sleep in the floor. If I have a bed, I can sleep in the bed also. Both are comfortable for me. That's the middle path. That's the middle path. So try to go in middle path. Okay, we are going to talk about with this middle path in coming days with me, the 8 worldly condition. So that's why Buddha always saying, the culture will change. Or the expectation will be changed. But the precepts never change. These precepts always guide you to keep you in the path of liberation. Always keep the path, Nibbana, the final liberation of samsara. So I'm going to ask you a question. Are you happy? For what you are happy? For what reason are you happy? In this world, Can anybody say that I don't have any problem? Even I cannot. No, everybody having some sort of a problem, isn't it? Even illness, health issue, or any kind of problem. What is the cause for this suffering? Craving, birth. If we not born, we are not born, we don't want to come for this novitiate. We don't want to eat. We don't want to have associate with the people. We don't want to maintain the life. All these things because of the birth. Okay, we will talk about that in tomorrow. I'm going to talk about the Four Noble Truths. Like this. So that's why Buddha always advised to save your precept. As novice monk, as upasikas, always try to maintain your precept. And be honest to you. Be honest to you and maintain your precept. Because you all came to experience a different life here. Rather than the life you spend in your normal day-to-day life. Isn't it? What will you do if you are a lay person now, this time? Sleeping? It's 9:35. Sleeping. Facebook. Oh my goodness. Another virus. Okay. Social media. See how free. Today, this time you are listening Dhamma. You are listening Dhamma, you have very simple life. All these things good. But always keep your inner mind, even though you leave the novitiate program. Even though you leave the novitiate program, use the things you learn from this program. Show the people that I was a novitiate. I was a upasika for many times. And for once time, show that qualities to the world. The things that you learn from this program. Then people will believe Buddhism is actual, a peaceful religion. Okay? Because this advice I'm giving in Sri Lanka also. Most of the time, the point is the female coming to the nunneries or males also coming sometimes to observe 8 precepts. Okay? Sometimes, most of the time, old villages, they are coming. And they observe 8 precepts nicely. Morning to evening. After taking 5 precepts, the actual phase is coming again. Okay? The morning to evening, they had a nice, calm down face with all the controls, with all the good qualities. That was complaining by the children in the houses to me. Bhikkhuni, my mother is very good when she observing 8 precepts. But when she returns, starting again, same war at the house. So we don't want to be like that, no? Learn something from this. Change yourself. And show that you are a novice. You was a novice person. I learned a lot of things from Buddhism. Buddhism gave me the taste, the better taste I have ever tasted. That made meditation cool down me every time. Meditation taught me to stay long time, particular one place. Isn't it? So these kind of good things you can learn from your life by the novitiate program. Okay? So, any question regarding precepts?
My question is, you see, in Malaysia, I think maybe quite a number of countries in Southeast Asia, where especially the Chinese community, we always like to give monks and nuns this red packet with money inside. So the question here is, in some monasteries, we actually see monks and nuns rejecting that, and in some monasteries, we see them receiving. So is this breaking their precepts? Are we actually helping them to breaking their precepts? Yeah, thank you.
Good question. Okay. That's the same question asked from some Chinese lady also, from me. Because about the ampao, no? Is that the word? Ampao. Okay. Okay, that's the question. Actually, as I mentioned earlier, maybe, I don't know about the Islamic, do they reject? I mean, they accept Islamic religion, they accept, I don't know about those things. But as I mentioned earlier, the money and the trading things, I took the example. This precept, actually, Buddha enacted to have a simple life. It's mentioned the gold and silver. Because that time the most valuable thing is gold. Okay, they trading with the gold and everything. So, as I mentioned earlier, if somebody accepting money is not, I mean, without craving, if somebody requesting money from you, it's breaking the precept. Okay, for example, after my Dhamma preaching, you have to give me this amount. If I request from you, that's breaking my precept. But, for example, you have a very faith in the temple. You have a very good faith about the Buddha. You are have a very big faith to the chief monk. You want to contribute to develop the center. You want to help a monk or nun to develop or something for their personal things. I mean, personal means, they have the personal, maybe the food or something, any other education, like that things. That's the devotee can offer to the reverend. It's not a breaking precept. If I request from you, you should give this like that, it's breaking my precept. That's the difference. Okay, I don't think that in Malaysia, lot of time I can see, lot of devotees, they offer the ampao. None of the reverends request. They are the one who it's automatically come from their self. I mean, as a faith, that they are offering ampao to the reverends. It's not breaking a precept. If I request from you, that's breaking my precept. Okay, the other thing is, there are monks and nuns who not handling the money. And they have, what do you call? Helper kappiya.
Kappiya.
That's a word. Kappiya. Some having a kappiya. Okay, the kappiya is always with them and helping them to do all the things. There are possibilities and there are situation that we cannot use. For example, for me, can I bring a kappiya from Sri Lanka? Can I ask from the sasana to give another ticket for my kappiya? It's not possible. Okay? So that's kind of situation. That's why I'm saying in all the society can be changed. The precept is there, but always the intention is the important thing. Okay, when there are situations that we cannot take somebody. We have to go alone. For myself, actually, last time I came with my brother. This time I'm alone. But what to do? I have to serve the people. My ambition is to serve the people. My intention is to preach Dhamma, spread Buddhism, giving advice to the people, make people understanding, to give good life for them. So my ambition is good, my intention is good. It's never break my precept. So that's why I'm always keeping in your mind, you should do things in pure mind, with good intention. So accepting money is not a breaking precept. It's a breaking precept if I request from you. Okay, did you get, hopefully that you got answer for that? Are you okay?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Bhikkhuni, can I ask, how does one know if they have been liberated from samsara? Is there a measure? Is that like a judgment day? Can we achieve it in our lifetime? Or do we need several samsaras to get there? And how do we know? What if I'm not reborn as a Buddhist, I can't practice? Do I have to start all over again?
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, another Sumedha started to be a Buddhist. Okay. You know your mind. You will never forget it. All right, good question. How do you understand that you having achieved some level in samsara? Sister, we have 4 status. We call Sovan, non-written, Sakudagami, Anagami, Arihat. Okay? 4 status. From your mental development, you can understand that. For example, if you can destroy 3 major fetters, Sakkaya Ditti, Vichikiccha, Sila, Paramas. Maybe this is just like, what is this? The word, okay. Sakkaya Ditti means that you leave everything. No attachment with the things that mine, I, all things, me, mine, like that. That is Sakkaya Ditti. Vichikiccha, you don't have any hesitation, you don't have any question regarding Buddhism. Okay? These kind of things, these are deeper meaning in the Buddhism, but we can judge a person that they have accumulate one state by their preaching, by their behaviors, and because most of the the people, they can preach hard discourses. We call, for example, now tomorrow I'm teaching you 4 noble truths, very simple way to understand your level. But a person who accumulates sovan or some jhana can preach these 4 noble truths in a high level, because they have that knowledge by increasing the mind. All these state-ups, the development status with the mind, sister. Mind development. Okay? Actually, we can recognize the people, but we cannot measure others. The measurement is coming from yourself. The Arahant and the people who attend to the Nibbana knows by themselves, not by others. Okay? You are the one who knows that I have this kind of mental development. For example, some Arahant can fly over the sky by the power. Okay? Some mental status people can read others' mind. By the power, they got the development of the mind. Some, they can see the future. They can read the future. They can read the past in exact way. So the mental development only can understand by and only can measure by yourself. You are the one who knows that I have this kind of practice. I have this kind of development. I develop up to this level. But my advice is, please follow a preceptor or teacher, because it will be really helpful to you to develop yourself. For example, in Sri Lanka, we advise to the people not to meditate without advices of a teacher. Okay? For the jhana level, we cannot understand, because some will misunderstand yourself. Okay? There is not a measurement actually, you become this level, you become that level. Only the person who knows that. If you have to follow the path, then the person will knows that, I am in this level. I am in meditation. Now, I know my meditation level. Previously, I couldn't stay more than 20, half an hour. But now I can stay more than 1.5 hours. That means I understood that I developed myself. My mind is now always mindful. I can train my mindfulness more than 1.5 hours. Like that. So sister, there is not exactly, I cannot say that there is a measurement like this. Okay? The measurements is coming. You are the one who knows that. I am developed. But when you study the Buddhism, when you go to the discourses, you can read about the way how you develop yourself, to how you attend to the Sotapatti, how you attend to the Arahant, how you be the enlightened person. Okay? You are the one who have to understand that, not by others. For to be an enlightened person, you have to learn Buddhism very well. Then automatically you can understand that. If you learn Buddhism very well, the person who knows Dhamma very well knows that I am in this level. Okay? Okay, sister? Okay. All right. We have 5 minutes more. Do you think that we were here 2 hours? 8 to 10. Now it's 10 to 5. 5 for 10. Did you feel sleepy? How was it? Okay. So are you happy? Okay. Are you comfortable with this topic? Any question? Huh? Anything you want to clarify? I'm happy that today my ambition was to give you something. When you stand up from here, you have to learn something yourself. So I'm happy that if I done that for today, and tomorrow morning also I'm meeting you. You don't want to see me again tomorrow morning? Yesterday night also she was there. Now morning also she is there. What a headache is this? Do you feel like that? Okay. No, after that you will have to leave me and go. No upasikas and no bhikkhunis there. Okay, so that seems like there's no question more. So we will wind up the Dhamma session. I'm going to bless you, and may all, by the power of all the merits we have done, may you all be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you always have patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties, problems, and the failures in your life. Sadhu, sadhu. Sambhitiyo vivanjantu, sambarogo vinassetu, mate pavantantarayo, sukhi digayo ko bhave, bhavetu sabbe mangalam, rakkantu sabbe devata, sabbe buddhanu bhavine, sada sunti bhavantu te, bhavetu sabbe mangalam, rakkantu sabbe devata, sabbe dhammanu bhavine, sada sunti bhavantu te, bhavetu sabbe mangalam, rakkantu sabbe devata, sabbe sanganu bhavine. Sada Sunti Bhavantu Te. May you all have long, healthy life with full of happiness. May the triple gem always bless you. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.